Welcome back to 99 Bitcoins. The market has gone crazy. We're down to 14 on that extreme fear index. So basically retailers are afraid and possibly even many big entities of smart money out there. However, prosperity can be gained and built. Generational wealth can potentially be achieved in these extreme fear environments. So there's 5 coins I want to look at in this video, not financial advice. Let's quickly blaze through them together. The first one being Solana over here. Solana has made an impressive drop, shall we say, but it is holding quite well. Solana for sure, one of my favorites. And just look at this price action, which is exactly why I recently dollar cost averaged into Solana. We can see Solana is here an oversold relative strength index indicator not seen since basically December 2022. It's just flashed up again. So I did naturally grab some SOL, not saying it's going to be, the best thing ever to do or whether it will guarantee anything. But based on this historical data and the fact that we are down 70% from the top, I did choose to grab some Solana. So that is indeed coin number 1 in this particular video. Number 2 is Shiba Inu. And you're probably thinking, well, it's a meme, it's rubbish, it's not relevant. And right now that's probably true. However, when we look at the price action over here of Shiba, it's gone all the way back to 2023 lows and 2021 lows. However, actually it's worse than that. Shiba Inu is actually down to a $3.51 billion market cap, which we last saw in 2021. In fact, this is lower than the 2022 and 2023 bear market. So Shiba is really suffering right now. Yes, there could be more downside, but overall, looking at where we currently are, we've recovered from that massive bottom that we just put through. This might be the bottom for Shiba. Either way, I think by the next 3 to 4 years, should we see relevance again and sustenance with memes, maybe we're going to see a bounce at least 2 to 3x, which would be very delightful. Next up, we have the one and only. Bitcoin, 69.4K right now, almost 50% off from the top of $126,000 now. Overall, I think Bitcoin can potentially go lower based off its previous cycles. And in fact, I'd be looking at lows anywhere between right now, maybe $50,000 and $58,000. A blip down below that 200-week moving average. Maybe we could be even a bit more bearish down to $45,000, which could also be a possibility for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's another one that I'm looking at accumulating and holding for the long term that might do very well in the future. With that in mind, we've also got the Bitcoin Hyper ecosystem, which is another one that I'm pretty bullish on right now. This is a layer 2 chain. It's going to be a low market cap launcher into the ecosystem, into the blockchain space. And because of this, when the markets re-rally again, we could see high fundamental value coins and high utility coins like this one, Bitcoin Hyper. Maybe it could take off in the future. So you can do some research and due diligence on this particular one. Down below, you will find a link just there for you. So yeah, do check it out. Over here we can see it says the first ever Bitcoin layer 2, and just scrolling through, they're getting a lot of likes, a lot of impressions, and a lot of retweets around their particular ecosystem and project. So really cool. ERC20. You can see here if you click buy with crypto or prompt MetaMask, Wallet Connect, Best Wallet, or Base Wallet. These are DeFi wallets that you can use to grab some of the coins should you wish. Fifth one is going to be the one and only Ethereum. Ethereum down from basically almost $5,000 from its top, and it's now $2,000. Of course, we can see in April 2025 and May 2025, ETH did drop down to 1,700, and we've not yet revisited those lows. But Ethereum surely always excites me in a bear market environment. I think it's, tip of the spearhead for the altcoin environment, and we could potentially see this thing rally in the future, assuming that the tokenomics stays stable and there's not much inflation in the existence of Ethereum. Then we could effectively see maybe a 3, 4, 5x at tops for Ethereum from these particular lows. So do remember, guys, this is not financial advice. We are in a very rocky market, which is just pushing downtrend narrative right now. So don't go too crazy. But do remember that usually it's times of extreme fear where we see, more sort of realistic gains for the next bull market environment. Anyways, like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you very soon.